Well, it's finally happening, guys. Source 2 is getting very close. As you guys know, the CSGO Major is happening right now, so last thing I would expect is an update with more CSGO Source 2 news. But as you can see here in the latest Dota 2 update, a ton was leaked. Most importantly, they have remade Mirage in Source 2, finally. This adds to the maps they have already leaked, which include CS Italy, D Inferno, D Overpass, D Short Dust, D Lake, and AR Shoots. Oh, and Kabul. 3 of those maps are highly played competitive maps, even though Kabul has been out of the game for quite a while. With the addition of D Mirage, that gives them a true competitive map pool of 4, which is probably enough for a beta, but nowhere near enough for the full release. As far as we can tell, the Source 2 build of CSGO is still missing the most played map in Counter-Strike history, D-Dust 2. So until we have a leak that proves Dust 2 has been added, we aren't going to see any immediate release of CSGO Source 2. But that doesn't mean that they aren't getting close. On top of that, other leaks show that they have added agents to CSGO on Source 2. More on that after a word from this video's sponsor. Do you like opening cases? Well, check out GGDROP, where you can open up as many cases as you'd like. And don't worry if you don't like what you opened, you can always sell it back. Not only can you get skins, but you can also get agents, so you can go for that massive competitive advantage. It'll even tell you what your chances of winning are. I even won this skin worth over $2,000. But just because you win a skin doesn't mean that's the one you want to use, so there's always the upgrade system. Want to take a break from opening cases? Then try out the shooting range. Let's see how good your aim is. Don't forget to use the promo code TIME for an extra 11% bonus. And for extra bonuses, spin the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what we'll get today. Looks like I just won a $15 free case for depositing. So check out ggdrop.com and don't forget to pick up your daily bonus. Alright, back to the video. In the latest leak, we see that they have finally added agents to Source 2. Hopefully they have learned from the past and will balance the models to have more similar dimensions. That way certain agents don't give people an advantage like they currently do. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, the difference between the SAS and Professional's hitbox is 16%. And in fact, every different classification of agent has a different size player model. Which means if you don't use one of the ones with a smaller headshot hitbox, you're playing at a disadvantage. The smallest hitboxes are the Professional and FBI. Meanwhile, the SAS and Jungle Raider have the biggest headshot hitboxes, which is why a lot of people are calling CSGO pay to win in its current state. Moving on to the next leak, weapons. In the latest update, it shows mention of an SG556. This is especially notable because in CSGO we have the SG553, so they are either updating the gun, which they actually did before when moving from Counter-Strike Source to CSGO, or adding an entirely new gun altogether. Here you can see in Counter-Strike Source it was the 552, and in CSGO it's the 553. This means that they might just be doing a name change and updating the 553 to a 556. Which would be strange since they have already leaked that they are porting over skins and sticker position. After all, wouldn't the skins not fit properly if the gun differs at all? Or it could just be an entirely new rifle they'll be adding to the game. On top of that, there have been more updates to maps like D Inferno, D Mirage, and they even added dust particle effects, which we saw them testing a while back. I assume this is for a dusty map like, who knows, maybe Dust 2? Now no esport can be complete without some sort of spectator TV cam. And as you can see in this update, they have added GoTV to Source 2, which is something I mentioned they would need to do in a prior video before a release could even be considered. They have also added an item type manager. Now I believe this is the system which allows you to switch guns in CSGO. Up until this point, even though we have seen devs playing CSGO on Source 2, we had yet to see any of them get any frags or use any weapons. What we have seen though is them playing Source 2 variants of maps and even the round system working. So now it appears that weapons and items should be cyclable and be able to be picked up and thrown down. Speaking of items, it seems that they have added cases, keys, and paint kits. Could this be a new item to repaint your skins? Only time will tell. But with the game getting overhauled for Source 2, you can definitely expect Valve to try to spice things up. On top of all that, we have seen some more movement changes. As I mentioned previously, it's going to be hard, if not impossible, to replicate CSGO's movement in Source 2 perfectly. So this is completely expected, and I imagine they will probably continue to work on movement even after everything is fully released, tweaking it to fit the needs of the player base. Personally, I still dream of movement going back to how it was in Counter-Strike Source, but I know I'm in the minority. Overall, this is a massive update that shows that they have been working a lot on getting Source 2 ready for CSGO. With the major going on, a lot of people believe Valve will be announcing Source 2 at the end of the Grand Finals. But with Dust 2 still not completed, I can't see that happening. But I'll make sure to keep an eye on any leaks and update you guys as I find out. If you'd like more content like this, please like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And as always, have a great day.